You guys, welcome back to my baby channel. Welcome back to my baby channel. We are here. We are thriving. Hi to Murph. Murph, the dogs just ate breakfast. I'm having my breakfast. Just kidding, this is just coffee. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to this channel, hi. I feel like I rehearse things like this in my head and I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds natural. Like, that sounds normal. That sounds, and then I get on camera and I'm like, oh my God. This video going to be a Q&A / little get to know me video because I feel like I just jumped on YouTube and just like existed on it. I feel like I just poofed onto this new platform and nobody knows who I am. If you have like discovered me on Instagram, you know that I'm a celebrity makeup artist here in Nashville, Tennessee. I also do like weddings, I freelance, I work on set, I work with music artists, all that stuff. I asked my followers on Instagram to ask me some questions. So I'm going to answer some of those questions and I'm going to also just share a little bit about myself. Relax, sit back, sit back, relax, grab your coffee, grab your water. I'm like the queen of multiple beverages. Like when I go to a restaurant, I always have like 2 to 3 beverages at the table. Like that's just how I roll. Let's get straight into this video, okay? So let's just hang out. This little hangout sesh. I have 2 dogs and a cat. They are all rescued. Murphy was my doggy. Yes, I'm talking about you. Come here, mister. Come here. He is literally my angel from heaven. Like God, truly. The back of his head. I can't, Murphy. I'm about to cry. Oh, he's so cute and amazing in every way, shape, form. One thing you also like learn about me is that like my tear ducts are like super sensitive. Like I can get teary-eyed and cry on the spot. I feel like I would make a really good actress because it's very easy for me to get emotional and teary. Okay, but anyways. I wonder if I'll ever start this video. I wonder if this video is ever gonna get started. I don't know how I've lived this way my entire life, but I managed to get by. Let's start. Professional makeup artist here in Nashville, Tennessee, originally from Ohio. Work on TV shows. I have 1 movie under my belt, lots of music artists, lots of weddings, lots of random photo shoots. Why did you decide to not put makeup tutorials on your YouTube channel? Well, here's the deal with that. I just truly feel like in my heart that everybody that knows me as like, oh, you do makeup, like you're a makeup artist. And I really wanted a platform where I am able to really open up and get to know you personally and connect with you on another level outside of makeup. I want my YouTube to be more personal. I just want to connect with people at a level deeper than makeup. You will be getting tutorials from me and they will be going out on my website. So that's why I'm going to separate. My website is strictly going to be makeup related and then my YouTube is going to be more personal related, and then I have my Instagram. So I'm like creating a trifecta here, okay? So I'm really excited for you guys to see my YouTube my tutorials. Just like my YouTube, my tutorials have been a learning process, but I'm really excited for you to finally see them. And I'm really excited to film tutorials in my new house, and to have like my own pretty room in the background with like a candle lit or something, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm just working with like a white backdrop to kind of conceal the storage room that I'm currently working in right now. So It's not sparking like any creativity. And when I go in there, it's just like cluttered and I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to have my own sanctuary. Let's see. Let's do another question. Primer for face or eyes. Is it worth it for dry skin? I know like it makes me cakey. I'm not a big fan on primer personally. I feel like sometimes like primers can almost create a barrier between the skin and the foundation, and that can be good sometimes, or maybe like spot conceal with a primer if you have like texture, like the silicone based primers that tend to like blur out skin or like smooth over any texture. Those I feel like are just necessary for like pinpointing certain areas that you want smoothed out, but not necessarily for like all over your face. And I really like the foundation to absorb into the skin. I love the creams to absorb into the skin. I love any liquids to absorb, not just foundation, like foundation, concealer, cream blush, liquid blush, liquid bronzer, liquid highlights. I need to have a porous skin like base. It's like super plump and moisturized for those products to be able to layer the best on the skin and like blend the best and like melt the best into the skin. So that's why I'm not a huge fan of primers. My best advice, especially for somebody with dry skin, is to moisturize the crap out of your skin and your eyelids and your neck. Like, moisturize the crap out of it. Next question. Best advice to give someone who may feel like giving up on their dreams. Oh. Let me gather my thoughts here. The short answer, don't. Here's a long answer. And I'm gonna try my best to not like go off on a tangent, because I can do that sometimes. Okay, do you know how many times I've wanted to give up on my dreams of being a makeup artist? Do you know how many times? Let me paint this picture for you. Picture me laying in a dark house in the bathtub. And I literally I can literally see like myself, and I can see the room. Like I was in the tub, literally water to here. Like my nose was submerged and only my eyes were looking over the surface. And I was just like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? Like, my lights were turned off for the third time. The city shut my lights off because I like couldn't pay my light bill. My light bill was like $300. And I was working 3 jobs, barely could make any money to stay afloat. I was dreading having to ask my parents for money for the 3rd time because I literally did not have money in my bank. I had like $25. It was like a point in my life where I was like, you know what? Like, as long as Murphy and Kitty Girl eat and they are fed and they are happy, I don't need to eat. That is where I was in my life. Why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, God has put those dreams into your mind for a reason. If it were easy, everybody would do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would go out there and chase their dreams if it were easy. It's not supposed to be easy. There is going to be a lot of hardship. There is going to be a lot of times where you're thinking to yourself, like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, I could be doing something else. I could be comfortable in a job that I hate, but I would have money in my bank account. And looking back at those moments, I'm like sitting here and I'm like, I remember those those moments like clear as day, like they were yesterday. And if I hadn't gone through all of that, I wouldn't have met the clients that I work with today. I wouldn't have met like the Chrisleys. Like, that family is like, they have like changed my life in more ways than just like financially. Spiritually, they've changed my life. Mentally, they've changed my life. I would have never met the Chrisleys. I would have never met the snowball effect that comes when you meet other big clients. I would have not met my fiance. I would have not met literally the man of my dreams and then some, the biggest blessing that God has given me. I would have not have met him. I wouldn't have like the car that I have today. I wouldn't have the home that I have today. I would not have the life that I am so grateful for today if I have given up on myself then. You are your most important person in your life. And to give up on your dreams, like no one else, you can have all, like the whole world like telling you, you can't do it, you can't do it, like doubting you, hating on you, questioning you, not believing in you. But that doesn't matter. Like those opinions of those people, they do not matter. What matters is the most is yourself. You go to bed every night with yourself and you wake up with yourself every morning. You are your most important person in your life, as you've got to keep working and believing in yourself, and you never give up. The how is up to God, and He is the one that opens those doors, and He is the one that brings you those connections. One day you'll have like this person come along and this door is going to open. You're going to be like, oh my God, like that is so crazy how this happened. Like what a small world, like blah, 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 blah. God is always there with you, and He's helping you along the way. So take that burden off of your shoulders. Like, when am I going to get my big break? How is it going to happen? Like, when is the blessing going to be here? Like, am I just running on a hamster wheel? Is this not for me? Like all these self-doubting questions, like that is like the devil getting into your brain, because the devil wants you to give up. And he's going to put all these thoughts and negative thoughts and into your mind to push you, because he does not want you to fulfill God's destiny that He has for you. He doesn't. That's the long answer. Next question. I feel like this whole video is just going to be the answer to that question. I'm so sorry, but I hope that helped. I hope that helps. Did you always know you were going to be a makeup artist? No. I thought I was going to be a high school science teacher, biology. However, it was so clear as day since I was a little girl that I was destined to be a makeup artist. If I were not a makeup artist, I'd probably either be a weather woman, or that was something I did think about, was being a meteorologist, and or a early childhood education teacher. Now, next question. I'm finishing up cosmetology school and want to pursue makeup and work on movies and TV shows. Where do I start? Well, I would recommend, like, while you're in hair school, to freelance in makeup as much as possible outside of hair school. You need to get your brushes on as many faces as possible. You need to take good quality photos of your work. You need to like learn as much as you can to practice your makeup skills. You need to go where they're filming like TV and film. And that's gonna be like Atlanta, Los Angeles. There's not a whole lot of movies being filmed in New York City. New York is more of like agency work. Two major types of makeup artists out there. There's the union makeup artist, and then there's the agency makeup artist. So the union workers typically are in LA, Atlanta, working on movies, TV, like sitcoms, like TV shows, and they're like a part of a union. Agency makeup artists that do more like fashion, editorial, work with models. Also, they can work with celebrities as well. And then you got your freelance makeup artists that, I mean, I'm a freelance makeup artist, and I've worked on a movie, and I've worked on TV shows, and I've worked with celebrities and music artists, and it is possible to do it as a freelance makeup artist. Moving to LA, moving to a big city and starting off in makeup, you're gonna have to take up another job to be able to afford living in LA. I mean, as a makeup artist, you're gonna have to pick up, starting out, another job anyways to help pay the bill. Working at a makeup counter, working at MAC was great because you got a big discount, 60% off. And that really helps you build your makeup kit as well, because makeup is so expensive. You also get 40% off if you're a cosmetologist as a makeup artist. So you can go to like Nigel's Beauty and you can use your cosmetology license to get a pro discount, but you also need like another form of proof that you're a pro. So like a website, they can look at your makeup Instagram or business card. So I hope that helped. kind of get your gears turning, if you will. What is something they don't tell you about being a makeup artist that you found out on your own? Ooh, this is tough. I didn't realize how long it took to get paid for jobs. That's the one thing about being a makeup artist that is tricky, because set work, you work for a photo shoot, like on a photo shoot for a campaign or something like that. Okay, you give them an invoice, and then you also give in your W-9, and then you won't see that paycheck for a month to 2 months. Like, you have to have work happening in between with like instant pay to help you pay your bills and to be able to save money. It's really hard to budget when you have like all these big jobs, but you don't see like these paychecks for a while and you don't know when they're going to come in. So that's why it's really important to like take up weddings, because that's instant money there, or do and go makeup appointments are really, really important. But even those little jobs, like, they add up a lot at the end of the day and really help you like stay like afloat living wise until your bigger check comes in the mail. This girl says, favorite lash glue, I've always wondered what celebrities use. Girl, Duo, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Duo. You can get it at MAC even, Ulta, Sephora. Duo is the best. And in your kit, always have normal lash glue and a latex-free lash glue for your clients that may be allergic to latex. Okay, this girl just said faith journey. So I'm assuming that's like my journey and my faith in religion and all that stuff. So let me see if I can sum this up real fast. I was born a CEO Catholic, a Christmas, Easter only Catholic. I was raised Catholic, was baptized Catholic. I did communion, and I did confirmation in 8th grade. Went to Sunday school, and every now and then we'd go to church. I was like an altar girl at one point. For those who aren't familiar with like Catholic masses, the altar girl or altar boy is like up on the altar with the priest, and they are like usually in like robes and with like a rope tied around, and they do like things for the priest, like hand him the Bible, they bring over the bread and the wine to him. They're basically like a servant to the priest. I was an altar girl once a few times with my sister, and the church complained about us because in serious situations, me and my sister should not be put in a room together because we cannot contain ourselves. Like, when we are put in like a serious situation, like mass, for example, we get the giggles like so bad, and we just can't stop laughing. So me and my sister are literally up there, and my mom had to sit in like the back pew. Sorry, I'm rambling. Sit in the back pew because she did not want us to see her laughing. Anyways, raised Catholic, but my parents weren't like super strict. They wanted me to have, especially my dad, really wanted me to have a strong relationship with God and with Jesus. However that looked, he did not want me to like not have a relationship with him. All through college, I basically did not go to church. I just kept praying. Like, prayer was like the only thing I was doing. And praying is really, really, really great. I always felt like it wasn't enough, and I was like wanting more. It wasn't until like my late 20s did I find a church in Nashville, and I started reading the Bible. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. And when I really, really feel like even on the Sundays where we don't go to church, just having that one-on-one time, like dividing a little bit of time out of your day to read scripture and to pray and to talk to him, like makes a huge difference. Like it has made a huge difference in my life. And I feel like opening up that communication even more so with him has allowed me to intake even more information from him. Talking to someone that's like in a big open space and the communication just like flows in so much better. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like how it's impacted me. I'm able to pick up on like signs, and like I can just like, when he like speaks to me and says something to me, like like a thought just, or a feeling that just pops out of nowhere, like I can really pick up on those things even more so now. And it has really truly changed my life. So if you're wondering what church I go to, it's Zeal off Charlotte Pike in Nashville, and I love them so much. I love it. I'm going to finish up this video with one more question. Non-makeup related. Do you plan on having kids right away? Yes. Why did I shake my head no? When I literally wish I could start having kids, or try and have kids now in this very second that I'm living. I wish I could have kids now. I wish I could start trying now. Kenny is very fully aware that I am ready now, and I told I don't care if I'm like pregnant at my wedding. We're getting married like really soon, November. So I was like let's just try. You never know. Like I probably, like, what if I don't get pregnant even if I try, you know? But at least we're trying. And if I get pregnant at my wedding, I don't care. I don't need a drink at my wedding. Like I just don't. I just want to be pregnant, and I want to have a baby so bad. And he's like, well, what if your pregnancy makes you really sick, and like you're gonna be really sick on your wedding day, or your hormones are gonna be acting up, and you're just not gonna be in your best like state. I'm like, Kenny, just shh. No. I mean, he has a point, but like, oh, that's where I'm at right now. And it takes two to tango, and if he doesn't want me to be pregnant at the wedding, there's nothing I can do. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button and follow along this journey with me. It is very rare to find a YouTube channel that just started, you know what I'm saying? Because like, what if like down the road I have like 100,000 subscribers, and you could be the one that says, I subscribed and I was her 54th subby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't happen. You don't just come across baby channels like this every now and then, you know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for subscribing, hitting the like button if you really like this video. That really helps boost my channel. And leave a comment. Let me know. You have another question for me, I'll answer them in the comments. Let me know what other video you want to see. We have a lot of videos. I have a lot of videos planned up in this brain, like flipping antique furniture, and a moving video, moving vlog, decorating vlog for the house. Makeup tutorials are coming soon. Lots of big things, lots of newness is happening in this life. And if you're in a transitional period, or you are about to enter a transitional period, I am just praying for peace over your mind and your soul, and letting all the worry go away, all the stress, just like calm down, because stress is so bad for your body, okay? Stress is so bad for your body. Just calm down. No, everything is going to be okay. Like, everything's fine. Everything. Breathe. Transition periods are the best. They are so exciting. They are so much fun. They can be so nerve-wracking and so like stressful at times, but like, you know, you are entering a new level, a new chapter in your life. Growth. Things aren't meant to be the same. Like, this is, I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you. Love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye guys. If you are new to this channel, if you like, one moment please. This is the loudest kitty in the world. She's just so vocal. Annoying. And just like pictures. Am I in focus? If I'm out of focus this entire video, I'm gonna be. This is what it's like to have ADHD, okay? I'm so sorry. I've lived with it my entire life and I just don't feel like it's ever gonna go away. I don't think I can ever beat it, so I just have to live with it. I'm gonna close it on. Now I feel like I'm really short. Anyways, am I really short? Let's start. My name is Paige and